So this season has gone above expectations for me in the board. I should probably find a place to live. Hello, my friends. Welcome in. It's episode 11. The champions. We have locked up, my friends, a Champions League spot, primarily because of how well we've played, but also because the other teams have fallen off quite a bit. I want to take you back, though. I had to talk about that, and I had to put that at the beginning part of the video, so I'd remember to edit that in. Just being completely honest with you. But going back to the intro, I mean, we're in the Champions League, people. So I think the board are quite pleased. I would like your assistance. I know we have some fans from Sweden that know this area. I know we had at least one person who's like, hey, I walked down that bridge like recently or something like that. So I'm going to show you my profile. Oh, we got a 15 here. Oh, 19 motivating. What? I'm like a legend, apparently. I'm a 1.6k a week. I think I've earned myself a wee bit of a raise. But I'd like your help. If you know the Djurgården area of Stockholm, if you can help me find on some real estate websites a place to live. You know, big enough to have a family. You know, I'm not looking for necessarily like a one-bedroom apartment. Something kind of nice that is affordable in my price range. Now, I have made, you know, some money in the past, and you can assume I, you know, have some money saved up. But I'm not looking for like a castle or a, you know, a mansion or anything like that. But I thought I'd outsource that to you all. Can you help me out with that? Let's go back. So I know I told you we kind of see how the run of games went. And to be honest with you, I was just kind of having fun playing. And if that bothers you, I'm sorry. But I'm not. Sandvikens, who got relegated, I mean, there are, I think by the time we played them, they were relegated. I could be wrong, but I mean, right? 11 points in 27 games will do that to you. We absolutely smashed them. Mietenen getting the hat trick, Matson getting a goal, Eriksson getting a goal, Kieta getting a goal. Then we smashed unexpectedly, or did I show you that? I can't remember if I showed you that. That's going to be funny when I realize what I did or did not do. IFK Norrköping, Boris Vukojevic with the penalty and the, you know, the normal goal. Esland with a goal. Castrati with a goal. I mean, it was just like spreading it around. Vukojevic with the brace. In the next game, Kalmar, we rotated a lot. Kieta with the brace and Jaakko Lapalainen with the brace. Up top, playing quite fruity, my friends. But you notice, oh, there's a red thing. And there's a orange thing. Where is it? There's another one. Or maybe it was a training injury. We have a bit of an injury crisis at the club, my friends. And we're going to show you these two games today because they're quite important. I'm not going to do a triple game because I don't think we've got time for it. I don't think I've got time for it. Let me show the old medical center, though. Let's look at current injuries. John Eriksson, our kind of backup but really good attacking midfield 19-year-old. Yes, torn calf muscle, out for 4 months. Don't worry. What is it? 10, 16, whatever. Oh, hello. 20 days before. Matthias Esland, you know, the starter that people have been interested in. These were $3 million. A $3 million euro man, not dollars. Apologize. Don't worry. A hip injury. Doesn't indicate what kind of injury. Just a hip injury, out for now 2 to 3 months. Samadi came back from sprained knee ligaments. I rested him through training. The day before a game, sprained his knee ligaments again. He's out again for another 2 weeks. So we might, I mean, he's 5'5". I don't know how I've never noticed that. Or maybe I did at one point. And he's 5 determination, low determination. Seems to have developed a bit of problem with the injuries. We may have to sell him on and find somebody else. I've been looking, but I've not found many options, to be completely honest with you. But that is a bit gutting. I don't think there's anything else that's gone on here. dynamics. I've not shown that to you because they've been so good, but with those injuries, it's put a bit of a damper on things. So Johansson's like, yep, I'll come right back in, mate. You know, that's what you signed me. Whoop, that's what you signed me for. So let's see. I'm tempted here to rotate because we're playing Karlsland and we're at home and they're in 10th. But they've got Elfsborg's got 2 games in hand, 6 points back. Like, that's why I'm bringing you back now. It's like, it was kind of close, and then it's like, okay, they dropped some points. I thought they were going to skyrocket past us, right, and be like 4 or 5 points ahead of us. They are now 6 points behind with 2 games in hand, so every game matters. If they drop points and we win out, we're good. So I'm going to show you every game. So because of that, and actually, I'm going to look at the schedule, and then now it's, 6 days out. We've had a nice long break, 6 days out, 7 days out. So it's not like we got 3 games in 6 days or whatever insanity happened earlier in the season. I'm gonna stay with our starters. We have had to kind of change some things from a people on the bench standpoint, right? So we got Thomas Rundstrom instead of like Johansson. Smajic has come in because he's our on the right side, and Bilal Yilmaz because he can play the ball-winning midfielder or the center back. So he's a really versatile player for us. He's at 14 subs and 6 starts. He's kind of grown on me. I mean, he's not a world beater, right? Like he's never going to be like a 5-star stud, but he's played a 6.99 in 4 starts and 11 subs in league play. Like, I'm kind of happy with that, to be honest with you. Bit of a surprise. Curtis Hall, the Arsenal product, is improving. Like, we've given him some games, like 1 start and 2 subs, but he's there and he's free and he can play midfield. So that would allow Bilal to kind of come in as a center back if we needed to. And then we got both strikers. We don't have an option for attacking midfield. Like, we don't own one. There's no one left. We don't have anybody on the roster, even though we've loaned out people because of those 2 injuries. So Matson was kind of the rotational midfielder and attacking midfielder, and he's going to have to make do, I suppose. We could take him off and, I don't know, put in a Curtis Hall at defensive midfield to kind of, if we are smashing somebody or something like that. But I'm just a little, it's so close. So let's look. Elsewhere is playing BK Hacken. Have they improved? No, they're in 8th. I mean, they're okay. K's in 7th. Sorry, just pointing that out. All right, we are 1 to 3 odds. Oh, I hate looking at the odds. So this is how we're rolling out. I want to give, I'd like to like lock it up. So like the last, well, I don't think that's possible. So if we won and Elfsborg lost, we'd have a 9-point lead with 2 games left. Is that right? Well, then we could lock it up today, I guess. Because I'd like to be able to play, like, get the starters out, rest them. They've had a long season. Let's get some rotational players in. Pick up where you left off. Nobody cares. I know we had a break, lads. Like, I know that happened, but let's go. Let's go, people. We're gonna, oh, wrong button. We're gonna show the latest scores. No. Are we playing first then? Is that what's happening from a time of day standpoint? Interesting. We're superior in the air because we've won 7 of 8 headers. They've won 4 of 6. It's not exactly a large sample size. We did get the board to increase our junior coaching and youth recruitment. So hopefully that continues to develop. Although I'm not... Oh, that was lovely. That was almost Harry Kane, England, Tunisia. But not that I was unhappy with what we had from this year's youth recruitment, but I'm currently like untouchable 100% because we got the Champions League and they were expecting what, like mid-table or top half or whatever it was a long time ago before we, were a masterclass here tactically. Oh, what's that keeper doing? Mate, it wasn't even the 6-yard box. It was like the 1-yard box, like right in front of you. That was bad. We're going to do a little concentrate. Last time I was talking and I forgot to do the concentrate. Am I doing... Oh, yes, we're doing key highlights because we're doing 2 games today. So, I mean, we've lost 2 games. That's kind of unbelievable. I don't know what's happening here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. That was really poor Keeping, you could argue. I think that's like a 6.3. Like, when it rolls right in front of you. I mean, maybe he was guarding the near post, but Mietenen's on an 8.5. Okay, close him down, sure. 4-4-2, 2DM. It's not really working out for him. Right, so they have 2 games and had 6 points. But they can only play... I don't know. I guess the game in hand, they've got a bunch of games here. So if those games would be even... Okay, so I don't think we can lock it up today. It's confusing when you don't think of these things before you start hitting record, and you're like, wait, I'm trying to commentate, but also think through math. That's confusing. So once they make up the 2 games, they would have 2 games left, and we would be even on points as of right now, but we're winning. So that would be 3 points ahead with 2 games left. So that we cannot secure it today, even if they lost the non-games in hand. I don't even know if I'm making sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully some of you right now are listening to this and in another browser on another monitor, you're looking up places that I could buy to live in Djurgården. I like it to be close to the, to the arena, the stadium, Tele2 arena. I'm okay with taking public transport. I'm a man of the people, bring it. Keep it going. Thumbs up. We're just gonna leave it. We're not gonna just leave it. All right. World Cup's going very interesting. The World Cup of own goals and set pieces. Had our first red card today. Just instincts. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, let's change that. What's on with Castrati? Pulled knee ligaments. That's something that should overtake this. I don't care we need to close that guy down. We need to take Castrati off. My goodness, mate. My goodness me. Alright, this is the problem with this guy, is I'm not really sure what to do with him. If we put him on support, his teamwork is awful. But I think that's what we're going to do so we don't have 2 box-to-boxers. Sure. Oh, I was hoping to avoid... Oh, he's 72%. So he got some ice on it. They got that magic saran wrap. They're rubbing some ice on it and that magic spray to unpull his... Oh, that was... offside? Sure. That looked like the center back kept him on. I was going to say that was a bit easy. What is this? What is this game doing? What is this? What just happened? Is that a new thing in Football Manager? I've literally never seen that. Let me know if you've seen that before. I'm super confused. I'm like, guys? That was interesting. We're gonna make a sub while I'm... Oh, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on right now. That was... I've literally never seen that. Maybe because I've never... I don't think I've ever seen a highlight after an offside. It's like, hey... Maybe it's because it was a disallowed goal, but no, I've seen all kinds of disallowed goals. So I've literally never seen that. My mind is blown. I'm sure you could tell. We've had 21 shots, lads. 14 on target, 2 cool chances, and 5 half chances. Let's not blow it here. All right. Mattson dings it forward. To Hall. Curtis Hall. Oh, it's ugly. Yeah, red card. Last man, right? He wasn't the last man. Wasn't even close to being the last man. Okay. We're going to take, because you've got to play, we're going to take you off, mate. And we are going to put on Lapalainen. Yeah, you can play. That's fine. It's just 4 minutes. Go out there, do what we ask you to. Hopefully Castrati's not bad, though. It'd be tragic if at the end of the season we run into injury problems. I'm so befuddled by the offside line. so befuddled that like I didn't even really get to see it. It only kind of showed it for like a half second, and I was like, "What is that?" That was weird. But we'll take the victory. 2-0, my friends. That was a... Did I click the wrong thing? Because here's your latest scores. 4-0. Oh, it's because they had a man sent off. They Colombia'd it. Colombia did it. We're control the game. I don't want anybody to get mad. You're spectacular. Okay, great. I always like to talk to them. When you pull them off on a hat trick or when they're performing really well, it's like, it's because we are winning. All right, so we're still 6 points clear. We have 2 games left. So let's do some math. Our max points is 70. Okay. Elfsborg's max points, if they won all of their games, they had 4 games left. 4 times 3 is 12, is 70. So if we win out, goal differential, I think, is the sorting rule. Why wouldn't I know that? Goal difference, goals scored. So we've got the goal difference. So if we win out, we are good. If they drop points at all, they have to win out. If we don't win out. Okay, anyway. If we win out, they have to win out and smash people from a goal differential standpoint. So we know what we need to do. Let's go do it. I'm going to go right to BK Hacken. We'll be right back. And breaking news, my friends. Elfsborg has dropped points to Halmstad's BK, currently in 6th, who are pushing with everything they've got to somehow unseat Malmo. They've got 2 games in hand against them. Anyway, the points differential between 1st and 2nd remains at 6, but now they just have the 1 game in hand. That makes the next game very interesting. Now, does it? Or doesn't it? That's the phrase. Shoot. This is what I find interesting. Vukojevic, I have asked to do many of the, like, hey, could you go talk to this guy? And he's like, I don't think that's my job. It's like, oh, okay, sorry. I just thought I'd ask. And now he's urging his teammates to set themselves the target of winning all the remaining games. He rallies the troops. We are guaranteed the title if we win 1 of their last 2 games of the season, and the striker wants his team to take 1 more step towards the title at Tele2 Arena. I guess technically that's true. And he's leading the club's scoring charts with 27 goals and 26 appearances. So okay, so if they won their game in hand, they're on 61 points, and then we're 3 points clear with 2 games left. So if we win our next game, and they won their next game, it'd still be 3 points. But our goal differential, like they'd have to win. We're ahead by 25 goals. Like I guess it's not within the realm of reason that they would win by 13 goals their last 2 games. But technically, right? You could argue that it's not really ours until that happens. But record points home, new team record 64 points. But okay, I thought we set the record. Okay, interesting. Record number of wins, 19 matches. Oh, set. Okay, we're set for record number of wins. Not that we've set the record number of wins. Right. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back because in the conference, the press conference, they're letting me know that the president is reportedly open to relinquishing control of the club. Would you be hoping to over the status quo to maintain, or are you keen for a fresh start under inertia? I'd love the president to say, we get on well. I'm keen to make good plans for our future of the club. Yeah. Okay. That was weird. Bye. Some days, Football Manager is hilarious. Boris Vukojevic has a gashed upper leg, and he's going to miss the rest of the season. After having rallied the troops, he's out. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, so Chieta, the coaching staff has said needs more first team playing time anyway, but that's just kind of tragic, really. And it wasn't even in a game. Come on, man. Here we go. Without Vukojevic, we're going right in. We brought in Hall. We're going to put him on central midfield personalized support. we've had to, because of that injury to Castrati, he's out 3 weeks. I didn't share that with you. He's out 3 weeks with pulled knee ligaments. Now it's 2 weeks, obviously. So Hall has moved into the starting lineup. So now we've got the same guys here on the bench. We had to bring in Charles. And it's not actually a bad pickup, right? Because he can play ball in a midfielder. Doesn't know it very well, but he's got the attributes for it, minus the stamina and acceleration. But in a pinch, he could come in. And we've got still the 2 strikers with Lapalainen and Leifson. But, oh, man. Injuries. Like, we just got... It's like, maybe that helped us throughout the season. We didn't get really hammered with injuries. It was just Samadi. And then, boom, here at the end, we are just getting bombarded. Oh, I meant to click the other one, but that's okay. This is a tough one. I'm going to say he's performed at very high standard. He's striving to improve. I'm hoping for another shot at here today. That's probably a bad idea. I probably should go with the middle one. We're not gonna talk about being champions. That's exactly how we do it. It's like, it doesn't matter. Crazy things happen, man. You know, man. Come on, let's play. Same number of matches. Not gonna talk about that in a press conference. We're at home. It'd be great if we could lock it up, apparently, because of goal differential at home. I didn't think that was gonna happen in today's episode, or I might have done a slightly different intro. Hassan, okay, boys, come on. Let's go get an early goal, settle the nerves. It's like we're a big team at the World Cup. I just hit my desk and everything went everywhere. Or bounced around. Hassan with a slide tackle. Ooh, flicks it on, but Matsson's there. He's on the break. He's going to get it to Mietten, and he has no support. No, he has Kieta. Can he ping a ball into Kieta? No, he's going to dribble. He's going to... Oh, who did that? Sadio Mane did that with Senegal. That's the only thing. I know I feel like I've verbalized my dislike of Sadio Mane in the past, and I was wrong. Like, he was quite brilliant in the Champions League, but he had that dip of form. But one of the things he did in the Senegal game today is, and I see him do it with Liverpool, is sometimes he gets too fancy, and he just dribbles, and then all of a sudden he's surrounded by 2 or 3 players, and then he gives up the ball. And it's like, mate, just pass it back to a midfielder. Let's rotate possession, hold on to the ball. I mean, they won, so I can't complain. But and he had a really good game otherwise. I'm not saying he didn't. Mietten has scored the opening goal, my friends. We've got one in. Oh, let's watch it again. We're gonna watch, because this could be the goal that wins us the league. Kieta back to Maatson. See? Pass it back. Opens up Yalali on the right wing. Oh, and that's just lovely. Again, goalkeeper, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe he's trying to cover the near post, but it's 2 or 3 yards in front of you because it's not all the way to the 6-yard box. You're very nervous. How are you nervous? We're ahead. Calm down. Is that? I don't know which one takes away nervous. Nothing takes away nervous, apparently. Scoring 4 goals, maybe would take away nerves. Maybe. Oh, it's spreading like wildfire. Yalali from the left part. Carl Tobiasen, the 28, I think, year-old center back legend. Not with the head, as you would expect from a center back on a free kick. Falls to his feet, volleys at home. Kind of looked a little bit like there was an attempt Sweden had, I think, against South Korea. It was kind of like that. There was actually several games like that where someone was sliding in from the wall and like almost tapped it in. Anyway, Hall. Someone that's watching the 6 months in the future is going to be like, oh yeah, I remember that from the World Cup. Kieta, he's nervous. What's he going to do? He's going to bomb it right into his face. No, he's going to score! Even with the nerves, it's 3-0, my friends. This could be it. I'm curious if that has solved his nervousness and everyone else's. Let's watch. We're going to watch it again. Hall to Ing to Miettinen. I'm really glad we picked up Hall. Like, that's proving to be a massive pickup because he is starting. I wasn't planning on it. Was going to be one of those, like, it's a free, doesn't hurt us that he's on the bench, or that he's like, oh, they're all happy now. Or that he's, you know, not even in the starting 8 or in the match day squad. Like, it's totally fine, but here he is. So I'm really glad. I can't remember if it was the agent or the scout department reminded me we have that relationship with Arsenal where they want to loan players, and we picked him up for free. I'd be good with paying for him, you know, like from a loan standpoint. I'm not saying I want to buy him, because he's another non-homegrown player. That ball was a little rough. Rustin, you might have said that ball was a little rusty. Okay, lads. Watch the rudder. His rudder didn't really help him, to be fair, right? Like, he kind of laid back as if, like, oh, he knew. He's like, oh, this guy, he's just going to shoot it at the keeper. He's not going to do the cutback pass. But the cutback pass was on there. Hassan, Ing, Yalali. Oh, the legend, Reza Yalali. My friends, it's happening. It's happening. 4-0. We're going to watch all these. I don't care if this makes the episode 6 hours long. If we score 14 goals, we're going to do it anyway. Yalali. Oh, I love him. I'm thinking from, like, transfer window standpoint, I'm curious how important... I mean, Vukojevic has scored 27, and he's the leading goal scorer in the league right now. Number 4 is quite exhausted. I'm just going to let him... handle that. But Vukojevic isn't getting any younger. I think he's 28 as well. So it's not like he's falling off physically, but I think as a club, we need to start planning for him to fall off. And I'm curious how important that complete forward role has been. Is that a key aspect? Or is like having the attacking wing back with Yalali important to where we could use like another Yalali or a backup Yalali like Smajic? Although he's not really attacking. So I'm curious what your thoughts are on what do you think the key roles that have helped us out here have been. Like, I think I inherited a good squad, and we've done some good things from a formation and tactics standpoint. Like, going control 4-3-1-2 has been marvelous this season, and I'm really happy because I haven't used it at all in FM18. So to bring it back, we've scored 5 in 60 minutes, my friends. Has been really cool to see. And I'm not, like, we've made some all right pickups. Like, we haven't, it's not like we've signed the striker that's, I just clicked through that, shame on me. It's not like we've signed the striker that scored 7 for us, right? We signed Leifson, but, you know, he's not had many opportunities to play and to score. So I'm just kind of curious, again, if, like, how I think about this game is, okay, who's my next? Who's the replacement? I like having the youth aspect of it. Like, we'll probably do this in the next episode. The goalkeeper, Bridden, has really improved. His determination is up to 15 now. But it's because, look, we had the opportunity to loan him out, but we've got really good facilities, and we've got really good players to do tutoring, so it's like, why not? Like, keep him here, risk him in some games, hopefully against, like, the Sandvikens games, the bottom team, or I think it's Sandvikens is how you say it, the team that got relegated, you know, 27 games, 11 points. Lapalainen, who's I think 17 still, has played exceptionally well at this level for what he's been asked to do. Like, his ratings have been really good. So stuff like that. I always go like, okay, so how can we improve? And then is it bringing up some youth prospects to the senior team? We are going to have Champions League next season. Oh, you're running quite slow. Tobias is. He's not winning any races there. I thought I clicked substitute. I thought I clicked it twice now. Thank you. We're taking Miatenen off because he's played a bunch, and we're gonna Leafs in a game, because he's earned it. And then we're up 5-0. We're gonna take Yalali off to avoid hopefully injury. We'll just do that, and then let's bring on. You know what? Let's bring on Charles. Charles is in charge. He can play ball winning midfielder. He's used to playing center back, but he's versatile. He's James Milner, right? Helkvist, Hams, I thought it was James, but I've got James Rodriguez on the brain from their game today. Johansson, Leifson behind Chiesa. That's the match sharpness coming through, a little behind, but I mean, guys, we're at 5-0. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. So let me know in the comments what that long ramble was. Like, what do you think's been key? What do you think in this squad the key roles are? And then let's talk about our depth as well. So I know I'm giving you lots of homework. You got to find me a place to live in Djurgården, part of Stockholm, and then I want your thoughts on what the strengths of the squad are. And that is that his first ever goal? Yeah, because he hasn't played a lot. To seal it, that's what it was. He really sealed it there for the home fans. Leifson wins us the title with a 6-goal, 6-0. We are just smashing people That was a lovely, I mean, keeper made the dive. You know, he was going for it. Mattson with the ball in. Leifson! Oh, I thought he was going to get the brace. Like a substitute, like 20-minute cameo brace. But we'll take the corner. I'd like to see the short corner routine. Let's burn some time, lads. But we want goals, apparently. Ing is not facing the goal. But it's okay. Because Kieta... What is happening? We're up 7-0. I was kidding about the 14. I thought we might win like 2-1 or 3-1 or something. I don't think 7-0 was in the cards. Not complaining about that. Kieta's got a hat trick, my friends. He said, "Boss, I want some more playing time." Again, I just want to be like, mate, Champions League. Champions League. Is it going to do the thing? That's helped out our goal differential, too. Like, we've made it nearly impossible now for them to catch up to us. Apparently, it's not. Okay, I'm just going to... We're in control of the game. We're in control of the game. I don't want anybody to get upset. I think you have to talk to the guy that scores a hat trick. Even if he doesn't react, I feel like you've got to talk to him. That was a goal glut, my friends. My goodness. But we haven't technically won. It's like not mathematically. They still have the 2 games in hand. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do, we're not going to end the episode yet. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to hop forward. We're not doing this game. Okay, that's on 10:30. Let's go look at Elfsborg's schedule. They've got a game tomorrow, and then 3 days after that, and then the 30th. So I'm going to hop forward until right before this game, for us. They're playing for us on 10:30. And we'll see if that means we've won the title. Because I don't want to leave that for a cliffhanger, to be honest with you. I just want to know. All right, I also said, I'm going to forget this. I also said I'd show you Nicola Bredin. So again, he's got 4-star potential. That may have dropped a little bit. I can't actually remember. But his determination has jumped up from an 8. I know I already showed you, like, he was already at a 13 or something, or a 14. It's up to a 15. It's because we've given him an opportunity. He's on a hot prospect contract, so he's not really expecting playing time, really. But we gave him 7 starts, obviously 1 sub, 7 allowed, 2 shutouts, 2 saves tipped, saves parried, and 11 saves held. 7.11. We gave him an opportunity, but what also has helped him out is he's being tutored by Luis, whose determination is 15 and fairly determined. So we went out and we got Luis on a bargain. He's worth 675. He's worth more than that, surely. He's 94 grand. So really good goalkeeper, but also has the determination factor to drive this kid from an 8 to a 15. And we given him some game time to help out as well. So that helps out with his, I'm sure, I don't know how it's coded, but his confidence and all that kind of stuff. So really happy with stuff like that. Same thing with Jaakko Lapalainen. 2.5 star. We given him 4 starts, 5 subs. He's got 5 goals, 2 assists, a player of the match, and a 7.76, my friends. That is so good for a 17-year-old. So I don't know if we can train him as the potential complete forward. Like, he's definitely got some things wrong in his game for that. Let me know your thoughts on that. Like, could we train him up as a complete forward? Like, link him up with Vukojevic again. Because I want to say Vukojevic has got the same determination. So that's not going to ruin his determination, but they play the same role, so maybe that helps, or he knows it better. I don't know. I hope we can keep him because his contract. Oh, we got an extension clause. So things like that is what I'm talking about. That's my preferred way to play the game. Like, my rosters tend to be young. I don't tend to sign older, super technical players. I buy players that can run and are, we give them an opportunity, and because of that, they improve. And Yalala, if you look here, his passing's not like he's still got a ways to go. I mean, it says his current abilities here, but maybe he can't go up any higher. I wish I could train him from a determination standpoint, but he's already in a first team contract, so I don't think I can do that. But man, 2 goals, 12 assists on a 7.8. And this other thing. Boom! We won the league, my friends. Yes. They dropped points against Jönköping Soldier they drew, which is a bit of a surprise because they're like they had it sitting there, right? And you draw with a team that's trying to climb out of the relegation playoff spot. We have won the league. I literally can't believe it. Talk about a change in fortune going from AFC Eskilstuna to Djurgårdens that actually has a budget and good players. We made some tough choices. We'll talk about this in the next episode. I don't want this to get too long. The cream of American choices claims Greater Legion of supporters that their head coach is the greatest American head coach of all time. Of all time. In the history of the world. Gaming supporters point similar to the number of trophies and titles won in a glittering career that confirm gaming is the best head coach USA has ever produced. You know, part of me is like, that's a compliment. And part of me is like, yeah, it's kind of sad if that's true. Oh, we've won it 11 times. That's a bit of a surprise to me. And I know I probably looked at that when we first took over the job, but it's been a minute, hasn't it? Came close in 2022, but the current run in real life has not been, you know, up there. And 9-2 odds to win. They're happy. You know, it's one of those things where I go like, oh, I probably should have signed all those contract extensions for my players first. You'd like to think that I could get a raise, right? Let's go. You know what? We'll do it next episode. Next episode, we're going to go look at the other teams and what their head coaches are making. And I think I'm going to go to the board and be like, what's up? What's up, my friends? Let's look at the history. When's the last time? 2005. Okay, they had a nice little run for 4 years, right? Okay, they weren't even in the top 3 in 2004. We'll ignore 2004. They had a nice run of 3. Okay, and they were second place in 2001. So 4 out of 5 years. Not half bad, I think. You know, some third place, second place, and that's 2022. We already knew that. But then you have to go, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's way back. 66, 64, 59. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. The league's changed a little bit since then. I cannot believe that. They've not really changed anything from a budget standpoint. We're still at 190K. I'm quite pleased with myself, to be honest with you. And really, it has nothing to do with me. It's all the players, I'm sure. But if you've enjoyed that episode, which surely you have, why don't you hit that like button? Check out this stuff over here. And up there and all around. I really appreciate the support on the channel. Even during the World Cup, like the views go down a little bit. I think that's natural. People are all footballed out or focused. If they've got free time, they're watching World Cup games or highlights. But for those of you that have watched throughout the World Cup, I really appreciate it. And Champions League next year, my friends. We're going to need some players, I think. Rotation. All right. We'll see you then.